Hexagram number 42, increase. Above wind, below thunder. Wind moves the thunder. Cooperation brings increase. The wind piles thunderclouds upon each other, increasing the storm's strength and moving it across the sky. Without the wind above, thunder's energy would dissipate. In the same way, the people are strengthened when those above act on their behalf with no thought of their own ambition. This leads to a time of increased prosperity and progress when difficult problems can be faced together and overcome. What else? Well, it makes a lot of sense because you are sitting here really wanting to not hang out with people who want to help you, it seems. I don't know. Yeah, you're probably in a new environment. With what's beneath you, your subconscious, if you will, you're retreating into this place of like, I want to put up boundaries. I feel like I'm hearing I don't feel safe here, right? So you're finding yourself in a new situation where maybe the people around you are new, or, the environments you're in are new. And so you just kind of want to isolate a little bit. This is definitely, you're seeing yourself here with what's at the top of your mind. You understand that you're new at whatever situation you're in, whatever this is. You're going to have an opportunity coming up pretty soon here to retreat and kind of reflect and relax. Spirit is giving me the word reflect like a lot. So I think that there's a need for that, and you kind of need that time to pull back and like, okay, let me like have a little chat. Let me have a little conference call with the guides. I think that you're moving a little bit too fast though. And part of you is concerned about this turning out like everything else, right? It's gonna end up the way everything else ended up. It's gonna be, very familiar. It's gonna be just like every other time. I really want you to pull away from that as much as you can, okay? Because in your ultimate outcome, we have the Emperor. So let's maybe not focus on what we don't have, because the outcome is really positive. Let's maybe not focus on the past and where we've been and cycles that we've already closed out, because you've got, it looks like you're kind of destined to be successful at whatever it is that you're new at here. Let's get some advice for you, especially regarding this hopes and fears energy being the Five of Cups here. Like, again, we're looking at what has transpired in the past. You're very emotionally, I'm hearing emotionally capable, emotionally mature, and I'm hearing the word gratuitous. So it could be that like you are generous. I think that's what gratuitous means in this case is generous. In how you kind of emotionally provide in various situations in your life. Do that with yourself. Like just for a hot second, right? Let's get some more advice here. What can the viewer, what can the collective focus on? Did you see how that card popped out? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and I'm hearing the word fertility. You have... I so seriously, okay. I'm not even going to keep going, because you already have learned, it's so clear that you're basing your expectations of whatever situation that you're in on former experiences that you've had. And so this Wheel of Fortune, I don't know if you saw how it came out. There was effort put into it coming out into reverse. Spirit was because I purposefully keep cards upright sometimes. Sometimes I'll flip them over before I start reading, but I like to keep them all upright. And just trust that the message is going to reveal itself exactly the way that it is meant to. I'm not going to get, that's a different video, but anyways, there was work put into getting this out, in reverse. So it is very clear that in the past you have been shorted of what you deserved. You've not been, celebrated for your contributions. You've not been seen as someone who, is good at what they do. You've been cut down. This is kind of I'm thinking of the archetypal kind of woman in a male dominated field, right? Everybody's like, what are you doing working on that truck? And she's like, I'm killing it. That's what are you doing, right? Like you see lady truckers like hitching their freights or their whatever, and like, you know, male truckers will come over and be like, you need help, little lady? And she's like, no. And she, you know, I love those videos, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm on like lady trucker TikTok. It's great. Anyways, sorry for the plane. I live next to 2 major airports. Okay. People have been pointing it out. I can't, what do you want me to move? Okay. So this is not like that. You, and in your recent past, like, you know this, in your recent past, I have the Knight of Wands. Like, this is new. You are new. You, like, but as within, so without, like, please act like it, because this right here, I think that yeah, and then for internal, like, you're definitely in a place where you want to go forth. Your advice is to maybe go third, go second, go half, right? Like, it's slow down. It's pace yourself, right? What was the hexagram 42? Oh, work with the people around you, right? Like, and so, yes, so like kind of acknowledging that you're new in whatever situations you find yourself in, there's this element of like, you know, everybody's been new once, and you do very good, and you look good. Like, it makes you look better. I can't tell you how important, how real this is, how important this is, what I'm about to say. When you're honest that like you're new and you're uncertain and you just want to do a good job, when you're honest about that, that looks good. Like, asking for help only is weird if you make it weird, only is weird if you feel weird about doing it. Like, it's not somebody else's job to like placate you or offer you validation in your seeking out or being in need of help. You gotta like validate that for yourself, right? Like, I'm new here, it's normal to be new, and so I need a little bit of assistance. And if people are not doing their job in providing you assistance, which I'm hearing is not going to be the case here, but this is just, you know, a little extra for you. Like, if people are not doing their job in providing you assistance as someone who is new in whatever situation you find yourself in, then those are bad people. Like, that's bad management, or those are bad friends, or those are, you know, those are people who, and so you probably don't want to be taking guidance from them anyways. If you're in a situation where that's the case and you kind of have to stay there, then you know, you get creative, you embody the magician, you make it work, right? You figure it out, right? You lone wolf it, okay? Because you're resilient. But for many of you, I don't think that that's the case in this reading. I think that you are assuming that that's the case because that's what life has taught you, which is, yeah, like, that's normal. That's fine. Like, I mean, what can we do if not base things off of our experiences, right? But give yourself the grace of understanding that this is a new experience, and so there's going to be something funky and different here, right? There's going to be something unexpected. Okay, we've got the Tower here. What, you know, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician. It's like, I think that you know, whoever I'm talking to, I feel like this, I don't ever want it to seem like I'm not feeling how heavy it is for you, because I try very hard to speak about things casually, even when they aren't super casual, as to bring a sense of normalcy to the experience. But yeah, I mean, like, this is kind of a big thing for you. So like, while I attempt to normalize it in my role, in my position in your life, you know, I would ask you to give yourself the grace of normalizing this for yourself, because I can only do so much, right? I want you to take that extra step of like, Astrid said this, and I'm going to put that into my language now, right? If it resonates, you know, do whatever you want. But like, I can try to normalize it for you. This is a normal human experience. This is, you know, you're okay. You're safe, right? Okay. Good job. Good job. I love you.